Everyone, it's Libby from maighstirtarot. I'd like to acknowledge the Warramai First Nations people, that's WORIMI, and welcome to you, your guides, my guides, and the universal energies. Righto! That was just absolutely beautiful, relaxing from my massage. Walked down, walked back, floated back, one should say, but was reminded while I was there because not only is he a very competent remedial masseuse, uh, he is also a Reiki healer, master level Reiki healer, and involved in all sorts of fabulous discoveries with the spirituality. And he reminded me about anchoring and called it Hara, Hara, I think, about actually attaching yourself to the what's known as the fascia level. It's actually got a technical name, but the level between the magma and the plates above via what pretty much feels like a bungee cord. So, yeah, did that on the way home and just feel fabulous and ready to have a look at something a little bit different. Oh, well, not so different at the moment because this seems to be where my guides are taking me. But it was brought to my attention when I was doing my readings the other day on the energy from space, about the 7 hour radiation blast that's pretty much unexplained, was that 3iAtlas was discovered. Uh, uh, Someone said the day before, but when I looked up the dates, sorry, the same day, but when I looked up the dates, it's actually the day before. Now, understanding that we are a whole planet, and today I am sitting in the 12th of February, and I understand places on the other side of the planet are still sitting in the 11th. So could have been the same day. I haven't been able to discover where the readings were taken from to just check. But 3iAtlas was discovered on the 1st of July 2025, and this blast, this 7 hour radiation blast from space, occurred on the 2nd of July 2025. Connection, perhaps? Ever since 3iAtlas passed behind the sun, the solar flares are getting more intense. My feels is that it drew energy from the sun, but maybe it put something in as well. So where on earth am I going to go with this today? I have no idea, but let's see where the guides take me. And I'm using my Light Seers Tarot. And I might also use my own little deck here just to finish up with if we need a little bit of clarification. Something ain't actually, it's really interesting because when I opened the deck, this was on the bottom, the Ace of Wands. This is about opening the third eye to new messaging, to new plans, new just opening the third eye right up to the messaging that's coming through. And when I read on 3iAtlas, the first time I read on it, I got really intensely that the knowledge from 3iAtlas will come to us as knowing. It, we already know the knowledge, but we have forgotten it. And it will be returned to us as simply knowing. We will just somehow know. So here's this card. I split the deck to start shuffling, and look what's on the other side. Now, ignoring the fact that it's the traditional meaning of the Hierophant, this is about stepping into our power, taking control, and taking these steps, which means action, necessary to reach this future. And this future is very much the star, tree of life, lotus, all combined into one. And yeah, this is very much about Homo sapien here, taking the steps necessary, which does mean action, and each will lead to the next, lead to the next, to reach this new pinnacle. So, where on earth am I going to go today? It was also pointed out by one of my beautiful viewers that coming up in later this year. Now, the initial thought was Easter, but when I look into it a bit further, we're looking at around the equinox, the September equinox. There is a prophecy that apparently came to a gentleman in 2007, allegedly from Hathor, the goddess Hathor, about humanity will undergo a profound shift in knowledge. And will occur when the ruby is between the paws of the Sphinx. Okay, so the ruby that they're talking about is Regulus, which is the star that is in the Leo cluster, the Leo constellation. It's a red star, and so therefore we've got in the constellation of Leo the red ruby between the paws of the lion's body. Around the equinox, the September equinox. So it just absolutely fascinates me. And Egyptian mythology does talk about a red ruby between the paws. Now, if I go a little bit further into information, there is also appears to be, oh gosh, look what's on the bottom when I'm shuffling. Huge, yes, but this is also energy from the sun in some new format potentially. I mean, we've got solar and batteries at the moment, but this is about the stars, knowledge of energy from the stars. Now, interestingly enough, ground penetrating radar and seismic survey by researchers, including the Edgar Cayce Foundation, has detected anomalies beneath the Sphinx, and some of these cavities, some believe some of the cavities may contain undiscovered artifacts or texts. Also, the Sphinx is expected to be traditionally attributed to the fourth dynasty of Pharaoh Khafre around 2500 BCE. However, recent research is dating the Sphinx as old as 7000 BCE, which is prior to the civilization of the advanced Egyptians. Oh, so is it a lost civilization, the Sphinx, or at least the chambers? Well, the Sphinx itself, because they're looking at the weathering patterns of the Sphinx. Told you we were going into some weird territory here. So, and what's happening at the moment is the chief Egyptologist, chief archaeologist in Egypt, the head of the Egyptian Museum, I believe, the Cairo Museum, is preventing further research in regards to this. What are they worried about being found? Is it because it's going to upset the status quo? So what's this Nine of Wands? Boundaries being set up. Is it because it's going to upset the status quo of what is believed in regards to the Sphinx and the alignment of Regulus? I don't know. Let's see where the cards take us. Okay, what do we need to know? What do we need to know about just this? What do we need to know? Okay. What do we need to know about all of this? Okay, I'm just going to move you back ever so slightly because we'll do a bit of a slightly larger spread here. Okay, let's get started. What do we need to know about all of this? 3iAtlas discovered pretty much the same day as the 7-hour radiation blast that had never been, I mean, I know we haven't been detecting for long, only since the 60s, I believe, but scientists have picked up a lot of radiation blasts, but usually they only last minutes at the most, absolute most, seconds in a lot of instances. But what do we need to know about all of this that seems to be coming together about knowing? Okay, the Queen of Cups. Feminine energy, There's something in the cup that has not yet been revealed, but being open to it is what I'm really getting there. Staying grounded, staying emotionally grounded, but being open to what comes. I'm going to say yes, except that it's not Easter. I'm pretty much agreeing that it's going to be the September equinox. Now, I won't say the autumn equinox because down here, down south, it's the spring equinox, but the September equinox. It's going to be something really unexpected that is brought forward. So we've got the Page of Cups here. Something unexpected brought forward where literally pigs can fly. It's going to be brought with love. It's going to be brought with integrity. Okay, where is this going to go? It comes from the stars, the energy behind the scenes, the Temperance card. It's got the sun and the moon. It's got the angel wings. It's got the star halo behind. It comes from the stars. Okay, I'm totally in la la land at the moment, but wow. Okay, the energy behind the scenes. Now, I am very much an imagery reader. I know the by rote meaning of temperance, but the reason why I get drawn to particular cards is because of the images on them. And this is looking pretty intense. As for a certain somebody building a city on the moon, it's not going to happen. Okay. The Three of Wands, looking further afield for the messaging. So this figure here, got its surfboard ready to ride the wave, looking out to the distant horizons with the messaging, the Three of Wands here, with the messaging around them, waiting for the messaging to come in to ride it. Whatever it is that's coming, be ready. Those that are most adaptable will and going with the flow will go through this process a heck of a lot easier than those that aren't. Okay. Gosh, the Eight of Wands. It all coming together to create magic. So something's coming together. Something's going to all the pieces are going to come forward. It's going to hit fairly quickly. And it's going to create magic. Okay, we've got here the Ten of Swords coming out of this Three of Wands. Letting go of all that we thought we knew. So these crows, they're flying away and being prepared to step over into the new beginning. It is an ending of what we thought we knew. Swords can be about knowledge, they can be about skill, they can be about truth, reality. All those energies, they're very much air energy. This is about letting go of what we thought we knew, thinking that we knew all, and stepping over into the new. Now, there will be some that will be completely oblivious to all of this. I'm not saying it's a select few because it's not. It's up to you to select to be one of the ones that is open to this. Okay, let's see where this goes. The karma hanging over is the Three of Cups. So this is about coming together, community, sisterhood. But look at the stars up here. Now, I'm not sure what constellation this is. I don't know my stars. I just know that Regulus is in Leo. It's almost like this is the Southern Cross. This is the Southern Cross. Oh my goodness. Okay, because you've got the cross here and then the one star that points to the one star that is the only star under the that is over the South Pole. There is no stars immediately above the North Pole. This is the Southern Cross pointing to the South Pole and coming together. And there's water here. Water here. There's water in both of those as well. But it's like this has shifted to this energy. Waiting for the knowledge to come in. And this is about joining in community and embracing it. Okay, and purple too, which is the third eye chakra. And it is powerful. It's about empathy, and it's about strength, and it's about infinity, infinite energy. It's about being in the state of love. Love is power. Hate requires fear to feed hate. Love doesn't need anything. And to be honest, it's a lot easier to be in this energy of love. Okay, but this is lions and lambs. This is really, really powerful energy. Okay, the outcome. We are going to see things differently with a knowing. The light is going to come from within us, and we're going to view the world completely differently. And we all carry this light within us. It's like if I say revelation, but it's not revelations as in the biblical sense. This is revelations in the spiritual sense. Okay. I'm looking at these runes down here. Now, bear with me for 2 seconds, and I am going to get out my runic tarot. Have a look at what these mean. Sorry, I'm being a little bit... Get my little cheat sheet out here because they feel important. So this one here is intuition. Mysteries, occult abilities, but it's about intuition. So these two are sort of setting up. This one's gateway. Intuition, gateway. What have we got here? This is the self. I don't think I've got that one on my little cheat sheet there. I can't seem to see it, but as we go around, this is about heritage, ancestry. Thank you. I love that. Ancestry. And not sure what this one is. We've got the X, which is about relationships. And in the middle, we have dawn, a breakthrough, and an awakening. And we have relationships again. Wow, those are powerful runes. If you know what this one is here, this one, let me know. But this is all about intuition and initiations and breakthroughs and gateways and coming together. Holy crumbs. Okay, didn't think I'd have a crossover with the two decks there. Oh, and look what's on the bottom. Coming from a place of love. New beginnings coming from a place of love. Okay, this is taking me a little bit for a side swipe here. I didn't think that this reading would be quite so profound. Okay, we've got the Hanged Man, this new beginning. We've got the Four of Pentacles. Some will hold on to what they think is important. So just be aware. It's sort of a twofold card, this one, this Four of Pentacles. It's about holding on at what the core is important, but it's also about letting go of what isn't. So protecting what is most important, and if I go by the colours, we've got the root chakra, the heart chakra, the solar plexus chakra, and the throat chakra. Okay. The Queen of Pentacles. This is, again, powerful energy. Embracing the Earth Mother, protecting the Earth Mother. Yeah, I'm just getting protection and healing of the Earth. Serenity. The serenity in this is huge. And I mean, if we look at it, we've got Queen of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, a lot of feminine energy here. And it is going to be a time of healing, the Four of Swords. It's going to be a time where we need to step. Oh, it's bendy in case you were wondering. Step back and heal, but heal from the heart. Wow, okay. On the bottom, as I said, oh, Ace of Cups, the Empress, which is about abundance, the birth of something significantly new, and she's birthing a new earth with this feminine wisdom, the moon, and you've got the little pearls coming down around the earth, birthing the new, the feminine wisdom, holding our emotional energy like superhero capes. And then we have the World card, end of an era, new beginning, portal that we can step through into a new start. Gosh, this is a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be. We've got the Knight of Swords. Share the message, get the message out there. There's going to be a truth that is coming that is going to really propel us going forward. Again, Knight of Wands here too, when I'm talking about sharing the message, beat the drum, share your message, and embrace the spirituality. This is about being true to your soul spirit, allowing your soul spirit to sing and dance. And that was me doing a hiccup. Wow. This is actually, so thank you for those that pointed out, this is really big energy that is coming with this alignment. Okay. I'm just going to show you the next card actually. I just put them back and I looked at the next card and I went, do I, don't I? The Eight of Cups. Letting go of what emotionally no longer serves, because this is bigger than hanging on to these emotions that we don't need to stew in any longer. Let them go as we move forward to this new beginning. Actions having consequences, the sort of truth has been drawn and the cups are being weighed, and this is about looking in the mirror and seeing ourselves as we truly are. This is huge energy. Okay, I'm just going to pop these cards away and see if I can get some. Okay, they're telling me not those ones. Okay, I'll just pop. I like to pack my cards up as I use them. It's my OCD. Everything has a place and everything in its place. Okay, I'm actually going to grab I do have the book, the Asho Zen Tarot cards. And yes, it's a pentacle. Sorry if I said the Star of David. It's not. It's the pentacle, the five-pointed pentacle with the amethyst. Thank you to the fabulous, beautiful viewer that sent me this this precious, I don't know what to call it a satchel or an envelope or a case just seems not worthy enough. But I'm going to use these cards. Just going to give Bendy a little tap. Stop licking your feet, sweetie. She's obviously been out in the grass. Okay, so I'm just going to have a look. What else do we need to know? So 3iAtlas was discovered the same day as this 7-hour radiation blast. And we are coming up later this year, barely 14 months later. 4 is a 5. 14 months later to the, and 5s are challenges, obstacles, lessons that need to be learnt. In the year of the 1, 226 is a 1. That Regulus, the red star, is aligning with the between the paws of the Sphinx on its eastward orientation. What is it that we need to know about this event? And the myth is about the profound shift in humanity and our knowledge. What is it that we need to know to be prepared for this event? Come on down, let's have a look. Almost. Right. New beginning. Trust the universe will catch us. Trust that this is part of the bigger plan. This is new journey stuff. This is uncharted territory. Take the leap of faith. The universe has got us. This is where we are meant to be if we are open to it. The possibilities. Now, one of my beautiful viewers did tell me what the little colours meant. The purple is the major arcana. I believe, if I remember correctly, red is the wands. So this is the 2 of wands, but there's no wands in it. This is about soaring. The possibilities. So the challenge is choosing which path we want to go on. To stay, if I think of my Light Seers deck, the 2 of wands in there, it's a choice of staying in the what is, that is safe and secure because you know what's coming, or taking the opportunity to step out into what can be. Wow. Okay. The energy under is the rebel. And this is a major arcana, and I know you're going to ask me what it is, and I have absolutely no idea because I don't know them by rote. 4, the rebel. I'm just flicking through the book here. I should know these off by heart, but I don't. The rebel. People are afraid, very much afraid of those who know themselves. They have a certain power, a certain aura, a certain magnetism, a charisma that can take out alive young people from the traditional imprisonment. The enlightened man cannot be enslaved. That is the difficulty. He cannot be imprisoned. Every genius who has known something of the inner is bound to be a little difficult. I'm reading from the book, in case you were wondering, about the rebel. The enlightened man is the greatest stranger in the world. He chooses not to seem to belong to anybody. No organization confines him, no community, no society, no nation. He is a free spirit. The masses don't want to be disturbed even though they are in misery. They are in misery, but they are accustomed to the misery. This is what I was talking about with this 2 of wands. We can choose to stay in what we are accustomed to, or we can step out into what can be. This is the energy that we are stewing in. People are afraid. They may be in misery, but they are comfortable in that misery and they are accustomed to that misery. But the energy here, combining with this energy here, and the trusting the universe as we go forward with the Fool card that the university has got our back, is the energy that we will not be enslaved. We will not stay in the misery. So this is going to be a point in time where there is this divergence. Now, I've talked about it before, this divergence where there is a divergence of those that will stay in the Homo sapien energies and those that will step up into the Homo luminous energies. Wow, did not expect that. Okay. Hoo-wee. Enlightened man is the greatest stranger to the world because he does not belong to anybody. He is a free spirit. The energy in the past is the creativity. Yet another major arcana. What's that? Three so far. In the past, the creativity, again, I'm reading from the book, is the quality that you bring to the activity that you are doing. It is an attitude, an inner approach. Not everyone can be a painter, and there is no need for everybody to be a painter. This is about being creative and finding your own personal path and doing it joyfully, being in joy. You become more divine as you become more creative. All the religions of the world have said that God is creator, but we are the creator. This is about our inner God spirit. Wow. Love what you do. Be meditative while you're doing it. Whatever it is. And that's in the past. So this is the energy that we need to go through to step, because this is the past. This is the process that we need to go through to step into this next stage. Okay, this is huge. And then we have abundance. Now the abundance is, if I go back to the Light Seers Tarot, which of course I packed away, but I will grab it out again. Must have put it on the top. The abundance card in the Light Seers Tarot is this card. Now I'm going by the wording. The Empress, the birth of the new. The birth of something new. The new earth. This is not a major arcana. This is not the Empress, but the wording is the same. Powerful, powerful energy. The immediate future is, after this, is the success. This is the Six of Wands, riding in as a winner, but it's not about winning. There's no winning or losing. This is just success in your own right, celebrating yourself, celebrating who you are, the gratitude, the success of shifting into this new is this new messaging that is coming, because it is Wands energy. This new messaging that is coming, it is fire energy. Stepping into the new and celebrating the success. Now, externally, clinging to the past. Oh, the Five of Swords. Clinging to the past. Now, remember how I was talking about trusting and choosing between clinging to the past or moving to the future. And we've got the Rebel here, and the Rebel was about the masses wanting, choosing to stay in their misery or their current situation, even though it doesn't bring them spiritual fulfillment and joy and this new earth energy. because they're clinging to the past of what could be, what was, what is no longer. And they will stay in that energy. So this is externally, but this is also if you're looking externally for validation, clinging to the past. Internally, oh, this is going to be interesting, schizophrenia. So this is, oh gosh, the two of somethings. Two of coins, I suspect. Again, a choice that needs to be made. I am just going to put those down and have a look to see if I can find what that actually is. Just bear with me for 2 seconds. Take a breath. Okay, this is the cloud. So this is the clinging to the past. Might be the 5 of Cups. I do apologize being blue. And the grey is the sword. So clinging to the past with the 5 of Cups. Again, the message is the same. Makes more sense being the 5 of Cups. But if we've got the 2 of Swords here, man is split. Schizophrenia is a normal condition of man. It may not have been so in the primate world, but centuries of conditioning, civilization, culture, and religion have made a man-made crowd-divided split. The split is against his nature, but it is how we continue to live. It is about making a choice. If you want to say yes, immediately the no is there. You cannot even utter a simple word yes if we are feeling split. So internally, this is about how to drop the split personality. How to drop the divide. Us and them, now and before, this and that. Internally, it's about dropping everything that tears us in the 2 different directions internally. These are, again, powerful. The hopes and fears, participation, the 4 of Wands. Getting that messaging out there. The 4 points of the compass. The 4 earth, wind, fire, and water. Stepping into the energy of the 4, the participation, choosing to be involved in this revelation. That's what they keep. Today's word for this is revelation, or by choosing not to split, by choosing what path we want to take, by letting go of clinging on to the past, by letting go of clinging on to the past. Okay, where are we going with this? Transformation. The major arcana. Transformation. This is about death and rebirth, if I'm thinking correctly, or not correctly. Where am I? 13. Transformation. Just quickly reading. It's just the phoenix coming out of the fire. The shift. Oh, this must be the magician. I do apologize, because you've got the pentacle, the sword, the lotus, the fire, transformative. Yin and yang, the magician, the ability to manifest the future going forward. Sorry about those that were yelling at the computer at me about who this card was. But it is about the phoenix rising out of the fire. Transformative, celebration, 3 of Cups coming together, celebrating this new energy and the consciousness. A new consciousness, a new knowing. A new knowing is coming forward. This is huge energy. We've got at the base, the underlying, we've got comparison, comparing what was to what is to what can be, going with the flow as we go through this change. And we can choose. We can choose which way we want to go. Do we want to seize the opportunity, or do we want to cling on to the past? Now is the time to embrace your inner creativity, to empower and to fill and to charge. The word I'm getting is charge, like almost like an electrical charge. Charge who we are individually, internally. And then when this happens, go with the flow, because the change is the only constant. Wow. Okay, that was a long reading. That was a great reading. Thank you for joining me. Oh, I love these energies, and I'm tingling, and I am now going to go. And I have no idea. Whatever comes next. Love to you. Take care. Absolutely take care. Look after yourselves. Work on your inner development. This is what this is all about. And be prepared. And I'm just turning the page, because tomorrow is going to be a new day. Love to you. Take care.